Hey guys, John Best UCHE is my name. You call me the social voice, and that's exactly who I am. We live, we lead, we impact, and we inspire. All right, so about the Youth Summit 2022 that just happened on Friday, October 14th, 2022. Did you attend it? Yeah. Did you attend it? Well, I've come to share with you my experience of the event. Okay, I've come to share with you my experience about it. Number one, I want to say that the Youth Summit 2022 was super cool. It was super amazing. It was value loaded. It was value packed, information loaded, and every participant, I can say, or in my opinion, that they were, if there is anything as such, that they were 101% satisfied. They left 101% satisfied. But then I know what you say is, how can even 100%? Nobody can, why you give it? But well, that's your own opinion. But for me, they say that I went there, I attended, and it was super cool for me. Okay, the guest speakers were just super cool. The entire event was insightful. No jokes, no hypes, nothing. It was just inside. It was amazing. Now, some persons I could see some persons write about it. They said, they've not seen such an event before. Maybe because of what they got, of course, because of what they got knowledge. Some of them went not just with the knowledge they got, but they also went with material stuff. But none of that. I'm talking about financial. Some of them went with some skills. Yeah, they were beneficiaries of some skills that were made available. Okay, so let's talk about the speakers. The organizers, the team of organizers of the Youth Summit 2022, were able to get to, bring to us speakers. This case, talking about the 2023 general election, they put that into consideration, and then they were able to get us speakers from the various political parties, specifically those that are candidates, governorship candidates of the various political parties. They were all there, virtually, okay, everybody, all the candidates were, invited, but not all the candidates were present. Now, who were those that were present? Now, I start with architect Toye Patrick Cole, the governorship candidate of the APC. He was there. We had Dr. Dawari George, who is actually the governorship candidate of the AA. Yes, he was there as well. We had Chief Dumo Lulu Briggs, the governorship candidate of the Accord Party. We had Senator Magnus Nge Abe. Yes, he is the governorship candidate of the Social Democratic Party, SDP. Yes, and of course we had other individual speakers, private speakers, who are the likes of Mr. Bolaji Osho Bukola of the Odibola Properties. Yes, Odibola Properties here in River State and even beyond. Very more like a household name here. Okay, when you're talking about real estate. Okay, now we had Noella Ugu, we had Tutu Danjuma, we had OK Chinda, we had Mr. Kingsley, Mr. Kingsley Wenenda Wali. All of them, they were super amazing. They were super amazing. They've got the knowledge, they've got everything, that you as an individual, if you put, when they tell you these things and then you put them into practice, you're going to do well. Yeah, you're going to do well as a person. And they were all there, practically sharing their experiences, sharing knowledge, sharing everything. Yeah, all of that, right? So about the participants. Participants, like I said, went home satisfied. They went home satisfied. Or when I say went home satisfied, so many of them came to get knowledge. They came to refuel their knowledge bank. Yes. They came to refuel their knowledge bank, and they got it. Now, to add to it, some of them went home with cash prizes. Now, what's the one that got me so emotional was that of the lady, one of the ladies, or one of the persons that actually won the business grant. Yes, the business grant. When she was called up on stage to get her check and all of that, to receive her check, she literally cried from her seat. She literally cried from the crowd up to the stage, and right on the stage she was crying. What does that tell you? She wasn't expecting it. She wasn't expecting it, but I don't know why she was not expecting it. Yes, of course, there was nothing you can't say there was sentiment, attached to the selection and all of that, right? Nothing as such. So it was more like you applied, you were screened, you were investigated, and then you deserve it and you got it. So she literally cried, not expecting that. And then other persons that came to receive the same thing, though some of them were not crying though, but at this point they were shocked, they were surprised that they got these things. The business grant courtesy at the Youth Summit. Remember, the Youth Summit is not being sponsored by any organization, not being sponsored by any political party, not being sponsored whether local or international organization. None of these bodies, none of these people, none of these organizations, individuals, affiliations sponsored the Youth Summit. The Youth Summit is self-sponsored. Now the convener of the Youth Summit is Mr. Bestman Grant. Mr. Grant Bestman, that's the convener of it. And his team and himself, they made all of that possible from their pockets. Please give them some cheers now. Give them some cheers. In fact, give them 3 boza. Boza, boza, boza. That's for the Youth Summit team of organizers, right? You guys did absolutely amazing. Okay. Now, other things that some of the participants were beneficiaries of are, there were some slots for HSC certificate courses that if you were to pay for them, you spend about 50,000 naira per these courses, right? Per course. Yeah, you spend about 50,000 naira. But a couple of the participants were opportunity to get these slots for free, not asking them to pay registration fee, fill this form, and then bring 1,000 naira, bring 2,000 naira, and then at the end we'll just select 50 and then collect. Not so. No, it wasn't done that. It wasn't done that way. So there was slots for HSC certificate courses. I think that's sponsored by the DDUM Consult. Also, there were slots for UX UI design. UX UI training. That's being sponsored, or that was being sponsored by Sinforest. Yes, sponsored that aspect of the training. Yes, ICT training as well. ICT training, there were slots for participants as well. So amazing stuff. So it wasn't about coming to hear the speakers speak, but after hearing the speakers speak to your heart, motivate you and all of that, then the skills were presented to you for you to learn and then put into action, put into practice what you've got from the training, from the summit. That was literally what happened. Well, if you did not attend the Youth Summit 2022, I can tell you with my full chest that you missed a lot. But I would urge you not to miss the 2023 edition of the Youth Summit. Do not miss it for anything. Would you miss it? No. You can't miss it. Personally, I've been attending this Youth Summit right from the onset when they started 2019. I participated. Then 2020 it couldn't hold because of COVID, of course you know that. 2021 they came again and they had it. I did not only participate, but I opted to volunteer, and that space was given and I volunteered with my all. 2022 it came again. Amazing. We're talking about 2022 here. It was a bomb. It was a bomb. Then I expect a bigger and better stuff come 2023, because the organizers, they are going back to their drawing board to reconstruct, so re-ideate, and then come up with some more ideas, some more strategies, some more interesting packages to make the Youth Summit 2023 a bumper package to you. Like, you're going to experience it like you've never experienced it in any part of the states, any part of the country, and even outside. It's going to be fire. So do not fail to attend 2023 edition of it. Meanwhile, keep a tab on the pages, the socials, the YouTube channels of the Youth Summit, right? The Youth Summit, search them online and get to, connect with them so you get updated of their activities, because I also learned that so many things will be coming before the 2023 edition of the Youth Summit. So for you to be part of it, keep a tab on their socials, right? Keep a tab on their socials, and follow them. All right, speakers. Let me make this known. All the speakers went on the occasion happy. They were pouring comments like, "Oh my God, how could you have done this? Like you guys pulled this together. You were amazing. You were just so cool doing this thing. I commend you guys for this." Those were some of the comments from the speakers. The speakers were excited. The speakers were, it wasn't a conventional thing here. The Youth Summit 2022 wasn't conventional at all, where you house different political parties. They come, and I could see that love amongst the candidates. To see them hugging themselves, shaking, exchanging handshakes, exchanging pleasantries, and that tells you how love reigns amongst these political leaders. So you too, that maybe perhaps you're supporting one of them or all of them, I urge you to always embrace peace. Show violence. When somebody says something that is not maybe interesting to you because that's not your party, you don't need to go violent. Just accept it that, okay, that's him, that's his own opinion. Take it like that. That was how the political candidates, that was what happened between the candidates on Friday. This one said something, this one says, they were just sharing. They were sharing, and there was harmony, more like harmony. There was harmony. This one says something, okay, this one adds to it. The other one adds to it. This one adds more. This one adds knowledge. I saw that love amongst the candidates, and I really hope this love is extended to supporters of these political candidates and political parties. Okay, all right. It's on this note I call it a wrap. John Best UCHE is my name. You call me the social voice, and that's exactly who I am. Here we lead, we impact, and we inspire. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Social Voice NG, and follow me on all my socials on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I am at The Social Voice NG. On Twitter at The Social Voice _ at The Social Voice _ that is Twitter, my Twitter handle. But Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, even TikTok at The Social Voice NG. Follow me and I'll follow back, right? So on this note, I say bye. John Best UCHE is the yeah. Till next time. Bye for now.